Hello again, my friends. Welcome back. It is the same person. I'm in disguise. I'm wearing my sunglasses. It's a bit like a ski resort here today. I've never seen so many people wrapped up in winter clothing. So we're on the east side of the top-in now. Have a little look around. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So let me swing around all the way. Could be in the French Alps. And once again, just right in the distance, you might just be able to see it just up on the hill, is Captain Cook's monument. So we're going to push on. We've got a small descent before we reach the stone steps. I'm just going to drop down here and show you where we're going. You see the stone steps just there. Gives you also an idea of the gradient of the climb. So just behind me here as well, this footpath that you can see heading off into the distance, it's part of the Cleveland Way. This section just here is a small detour right behind me. Up on there, that ridge line all the way along there is the Cleveland Way. This little section here behind me, stone steps taking in the summit of Roseberry Top-in, is a detour of the Cleveland Way, and that's where we're going. We're heading on up the stone steps. There's also quite a few inappropriately dressed people as well. There's young lads out here in tracksuit bottoms and Adidas Gazelle trainers and hoodies. It's really not a sensible move, nor a smart move indeed. I've seen so many people fall over while I've been out here, and I've never seen so many people with mud on their knees and mud on their bums. So it's important to take on board the severity of the surroundings out here and how challenging it can be, particularly this time of year when the stone steps are covered in snow and ice, and now, although they're wet now, it's just above freezing, they'll start to freeze again soon. You can see we're in the shadow, which is a key point that we are now on the east side of the top-in. The sun is on the west, obviously starting to set, and if I get this right, we're going to be treated to the most amazing sunset. I say this quite often and it usually eludes me, but I'm quite confident this time we're going to be treated to the most amazing sunset. I'm just going to swing around again. Just in the distance behind me there is Middlesbrough and Stockton. Up there is the summit of Roseberry Top-in. Look at that, isn't that amazing? And up there on the top of the hill, you've got inappropriately dressed young lads in tracksuit bottoms and hoodies and Adidas trainers. I hope they make it down safely, because getting up to the top of the top-in is quite easy. Getting down can be a challenge, especially when you have a look at just how steep that pathway is behind. But my friends, we are going up there. Our inappropriately dressed scallywags, probably from Middlesbrough, are making their way down there. But we're going up here, so we're going to push on, and we're going to start the climb up to the top of Roseberry Top-in. Just have a little look. How cool is that? So it should take us about 10-15 minutes to get to the top from here. So we'll push on. We'll keep recording, because the views are going to get better and better and better as the day goes on. The sky to to the northwest. It's crystal clear. Just up behind me there. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I'm also going to be very vigilant of what's below my feet as well. Although I'm trying to record some useful and interesting footage for you guys, I'm also very aware that I need to know where my feet are going. So if I keep looking down, behaving like I've just dropped a tenner on the floor, or I'm just about to pick up a winning lottery ticket, I apologise, but I need to keep an eye on where I'm going, as well as recording some amazing footage for everyone to enjoy. In fact, my foot just slipped big time there. So, you know, we're going to push on. It is incredibly icy up here now. Incredibly icy. Let me just swing around and show you. It's very, very icy indeed. But we've got to keep going. So we're going to push on to the top, because I know you're going to love it. So, if you like what I do, please keep watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook as well. If you hit the little bell on YouTube and subscribe, you'll get notifications of where I am and what I'm doing. Look at that. You can tell that we've climbed a fair height quite quickly because we've come out of the shadows and we're back basking in the sunshine. But it's still incredibly icy. You can probably hear it crunching underfoot. So I'm going to pick my way very carefully up here. It's very easy to be led into a false sense of security just because you're on a hard stone path. Just give you an idea, my friends. Look, ice. So I'm going to push on. We're near the top. I'll be back when we reach the top of Roseberry topping. But in the meantime, let me just swing around. More incorrectly dressed scallywags in tracksuit bottoms and hoodies and Adidas trainers. This is really not the place to be wearing your best items of clothing from Sports Direct, or if you're rich and wealthy, JD Sports. So enough of the humour from me.